Hi everyone, I wanted to show you a quick way of how to add a product with different variables or different options to be able to select from for any of your products. Let's say if you have a shirt that has different sizes or a vinyl decal that has different colors, this will show you how to go about doing that. You of course want to start off by making sure you're logged in, and once you are, you want to go to submit a product. This link is also viewable on your dashboard. Once you have selected and clicked on those links, you will be directed to the back end of the site and to this page here. There's other video tutorials on how to go about adding a product, a simple product, but this one is done a little differently. You of course want to place in all your information. This is just going to be a test item. And you want to put in your detailed description of your product here, a short description that is shown above your detailed description found here. So I just want to put details, short details. Again, this is just a tester. You want to then select whatever category it follows under, any tags that your product can be searched under through the website. If it's shirts, whatever descriptive words, and also spaced with commas, and then click Add. Featured image, you of course want, it's the main image of your product. This is a tester image that I have. And if you have additional images, you want to add them to Add Product Gallery images. And these will display underneath your main featured image. Now the main area that we want to focus on that is different from other standard products is this area here. Normally you just keep it as it is on default as a simple product, but in this case we want variables or variances with our products, so we want to have a variable product. As you can see, this format changes where you no longer have the basic fields of the product because you will be adding them down here. Now for attributes, you want to go ahead and add attributes. I have some by default, but in most cases it'd probably be just easier if you add your own custom one. So you want to click Add. Now in this case, let's say you have different colors of your vinyl. So you want to add colors here. And then you want to type in all the colors that you have. To make this simple, I'm just going to put red, and you want to separate them with this bar here, red, white, and blue. I'm going to put. You'll probably have several other options, but these are what I have. Red, white, and blue. And you'll also want to put use for variations. This is important. And just click Add. Now let's say if it's a decal that has two colors, you'll maybe want to do this again and maybe title it differently. Let's say it is, I don't know, there's a foreground and a background, or if there's different images in the certain decal, you'll want to name them a little differently so the customer knows which color they're selecting. So in that case, you'll again want to add whatever colors for the secondary color options. This case, we're going to just make it simple, so I'm going to go ahead and remove that and work with these three variances. Now you'll want to, once that is added, go to the Variations tab. Oops, sorry. I didn't hit Save Attributes, that's why. Once it's saved, then you want to go Variations. Now you'll want to link all variations. Click OK. And it will automatically add each of the colors. So you have a red option, a white option, and a blue option. Let's say it's just a basic decal that you're adding, but let's say for some reason white was more expensive. So you obviously want that logo to be, or that decal to be priced more. So this is going to be unique. Each one can also have an image directed to it. So if you have an image or a picture of each colored option, that's where you would upload it here, which is a very nice feature. If you have a SKU, each one can have a different SKU. If it ends up being a file, maybe you have different files that you're working with that have different prices. That's where you'd select these to have different files uploaded. And you can add file and download it or upload it here. In this case, we're just going to be focusing on colors. So let's say red decal is $8. Let's say the white, for whatever reason, is $10. And the blue is also standard $8. It's just, for whatever reason, the white is more. You can, just like any other standard product, have a sale price for it and schedule it out if you want it only for sale for a certain amount of time. You can add weight. This doesn't really pertain to anything because I do not have any type of shipping features available as of this moment. It will be coming here in the near future, and I will let you know as soon as that's going to be implemented. But for now, I do not have that option. So those are the basic ones. Also, if you have just to manage stock, each one can have their own stock changed. So if you only have limited colors of certain ones, you can place in stock quantity if you want. Otherwise, if you're not worried about stock, then you don't have to fill any of that out. But just like your standard products, you have these variances to that. Now, once all of that is filled out, you can then click Publish. And it'll take a moment to save. And I will then show you here, if you refresh your shop page, it should pop up, which it does. Click on Details. Shows as a test product. And it will give you the range of the price, showing that it has variances in price and that an option has to be selected. The nice thing is this kind of setup, it forces the purchaser to select before they can add anything to a cart. So let's say they choose red, you can see it's $8. The white was more expensive and automatically changes to 10, and the blue is 8. They can add whatever quantity. Again, if you limit the quantity per item, it will only allow the purchaser to buy what you have as a limited quantity. And then they can add whatever items to cart. And that's pretty much it. It's really that simple as far as adding variances and different prices per option. You can add as many of these options as you want per product. This would also be a great way to add shipping. You could have a variance be, instead of colors, you could have domestic shipping and international shipping, and it forces them to select those options. And then you could have maybe one of the options be pickup only. So that could be an option for you if you are wanting to add shipping as an additional cost for now. Again, as I said, down the road, this software does plan on developing a shipping module where you will be able to set your own shipping rates per vendor. So that will be an excellent feature to have down the road. But for now, you can kind of play around with this and add different prices for shipping options. So that's just a little bit about product variables or variances to being able to add different options to a product. If you have any further questions, feel free to just contact me, or you can go to our Facebook page and post any comments or questions there, or you can private message me off of Facebook as well. So, oh, and another thing I wanted to point out, you want to make sure that both attributes and variations are filled out before you hit update or publish. This is if you do not have these areas both filled out, it will not publish, and you will not be able to see it. It will only save as a draft item. It will not function, and the listing will not work if these areas are not filled out correctly. So just to note that. And then if you want, I can also go over with you what it is to have just attributes. You don't have to necessarily have variations. Attributes will just show up here on the side, and I'll show you exactly what I mean here. You will want to make sure that you have select simple products, and then when you go to attributes, you can see that the variables have gone away, but you still have your colors that you've placed here. This is great if you want to change for file options that you have. So let's say file types or file information. Let's say information. You can place in, let's say that it's an SVG file, that the size is like 1 megabyte. I don't know that any file would be that big ever. And then I don't know that it's Silhouette Designer Edition. I don't know why you would place this in, but this is just for an example. You hit Save Attributes, Update, hold on. I want to then put in a regular price because it's now just one. We're getting rid of all those variables. I'm just showing you how that if you just have attributes and not variations, you can see that that file information then shows here. So you can have small detailed attributes added to this sidebar if you'd like. So, and that's really as simple as it gets. If you again have any questions, feel free to let me know, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. I hope this video tutorial is helpful, and let me know if there's anything else I can help you with in learning and how to do. I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you.